Hey there, welcome back to another episode. This one is another night-based one. I've done a lot of night videos in this series because I love the figures that they make for these nights. Now, I don't have any castle sets. That's where I draw the line because I have a very limited amount of space. In fact, I have just space for one more set at this point. And yeah, you guys voted for that set, so that's great. I can be trying to hunt that down if I can. But anyway, we're not talking about a set. We're talking about the figure, and this is the Tournament Night. This is a figure I've been wanting for since 2020. I saw him in the series. I think it was Series 20. Funny enough, Series 20 in 2020. Um, it's a great figure. I just never got I never got a chance to pick him up back then because we were all sheltered and not going out that much. So, that kind of makes sense. But I finally got a chance to get this figure, and it does not disappoint. Here is the Tournament Night. This guy's awesome. I love this figure. It's so good. Um, I'm a big fan of the Knight figures in general. This is one of the strongest ones because of the color scheme, I feel like, and the sword. The sword piece is awesome. Yeah. I have one complaint with this figure. It's the helmet color. I feel like it's too dark. I don't know, because I have another knight, of course, the Frightening Knight from Series 15. Also a fantastic figure. This one works better, I think. Like, the gray for the helmet works better because he's a darker figure. Whereas this one's very bright. So I feel like the helmet should have been a light gray, but it's not even that big of a problem. He does have two accessories. One is a shield, and I think this is my first time actually getting the shield? No, it just looks like it is, because it's a new print, but it's a light gray shield, and it's got a raven on it. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a specific reference to a knight faction. I don't know. It has a cool raven, and you can hold the shield in a couple different ways on the back, and that's about it. It's a cool piece for sure. I definitely don't have it, so that was really nice to get. It matches his color scheme, of course, with the yellow and the red. Looks great with the black as well. But the best part of this figure is the sword. This sword is awesome. This is a huge sword, especially for a minifig. It's big. And I think it's a broadsword. That's the name of this type of blade. And it's really fantastic. I think it's come out in, I don't know what happened there. It's come out in quite a few figures and stuff since this figure, but this was the first time that they made it, and it was new for this figure at the time. And it's just gorgeous. You got the shininess, you got a nice indentation on the middle of the blade, you've got the nice pommel, the handle, and the great sculpting of the upper part of the handle. And it's so cool. And it's really big. Again, I couldn't really fit the sword into the frame. It's pretty long. But it looks just stellar for sure. That's by far the best part of this figure. And yeah, he's in a tournament. You kind of want to win. So I'm assuming he's going to win with the sword. And it's not going to be pretty for whoever is facing him. So yeah. Otherwise, hopefully you can see he's a lot brighter in person. Well, actually, it's kind of a darker yellow, but yeah, the yellow is great. It's a dark yellow color, and it looks really good. You can see it's kind of like a mismatch. So you got black, yellow, black, yellow. So it's like mixing the two colors on each side of his outfit. It's supposed to be like that classic retro knight look, I think. That's what they're going for. Got the dark red gloves, and these legs are dual molded, so two different plastic colors. So you got the dark gray on the bottom for the boots, and then the dark yellow for the upper thighs. and it's great. You can see the detail on the back with the chainmail and lots of rivets for the belt. And it's very medieval. It's very, very, very cool looking. And it's really nicely printed. You can see lots of chainmail. It's very shiny and very elegant. That's the word, elegant. This figure is very elegant. Very cool. You got lots of like very nice. I think it's supposed to be a skirt. I think that's what that's supposed to be, like a metallic skirt, maybe like a cloth skirt going around the upper legs, and it looks really good. The helmet is really nice. You can see the dark red feather. Hopefully, I've got to take his helmet off so you can see that. I'm not gonna spoil the face yet, but here's the dark red feather. Actually, adds a lot to it. It really stands out from the other knights for sure. And the helmet is a sweet piece. You can see that awesome opening, and you got the mouth holes with the different design. And you can see the visor. The visor on this one doesn't open, unlike most Lego Knights. This one is just like, you put it on the figure and that's it. There is no opening feature, which I guess is fine. Also, I apologize for my voice if it's a little different. I'm trying to get over a cold. It's almost gone. But yeah, I don't know if you care, but if you notice, that's why. But yeah, you can see the opening. I don't think this is a new piece. This is from 2007. I don't know, when they relaunched the Knight line from the Castle series. But yeah, it's a really cool piece. It's kind of common, but I like the red feather. That definitely adds a nice touch for sure. And only one face, which that's fine. Most of the knights have only one. In fact, I think almost all the knights have only one face. This one's really cool. He's very confident. It almost looks like a Robin Hood-esque face. He's got a very confident expression with the great mustache, and it's really nicely detailed. You can see all the different like beard lines, and it's really cool. And it's a little bit of a waste though, because you're gonna put the helmet on 90% of the time. So when you put the helmet back on, it just hides all of that. You can only see the eyes and the eyebrows, but I mean, still, the fact that they put a face under there, and it's a really unique face, I can't say that I've ever seen this face on a figure before. So that's really cool. I think all these knights have a really unique face under the helmet. Again, you're never gonna see it, but the fact that they printed it is why I love Lego. They put all this little extra stuff with these things, so that's really cool. Again, no other face, but it doesn't really matter because you're not gonna see it. I did give him a hairpiece just to experiment, and I decided to give him the Norrington hair, or I guess a Snape hair in brown, and it looks really good with him. I think it looks really, really nice. Again, am I going to keep him like this? No. He's going to have the helmet on. But still, I love the fact they printed a unique face. The facial hair is what really sells it. And yeah, the sword is amazing. In fact, the whole thing is amazing. I almost paid $20 for this at Bricks and Minifigs. I had a reward, so I got him for $16.09, which is still a little bit pricey for one figure, but I'm really satisfied. Like, I was really wanting this figure, and the fact that they had it was great. Only two, so he's pretty popular. And all the knights are pretty expensive nowadays from the minifigures series, so, you know, $20, it's not terrible. It is pricey, but I think if you're a Knight fan, it's probably worth it. I would have paid $20, but a 16 is pretty good price, and he's going to go on the wall because he's that great. And yeah, again, no real complaints aside from the helmet color. It could have been light gray to match the sword, but you know, it's just a great figure, and I like the name too, the Tournament Knight. It's a different type of knight. You know, it's a dueling version, which is cool. And I think the color scheme really helps this figure too. With the, I mean, he's got the dark gray, which is kind of basic for knights, but then you have the yellow and the black, which really helps him stand out from the other ones. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the tournament knight. It's probably my favorite of the knights that I have. I have to go through them. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. I think this one probably is my favorite. But let me know what you think of these different knight CMFs. Which one do you like? Which ones do you want? Or which ones do you not like? And do you think they should make more? I think so. I think I'm actually missing one. Technically, in Series 22, they had a figure that was a girl, and she looked like a knight. She had the silver armor, but it wasn't. It's not a traditional knight. It's like a moon character who has like a. I don't even. You if you're a Lego fan, you know what I'm talking about. It's the one girl with the white hair and this purple sword with the moon symbols. I think her name is the Knight Protector, the Moon Knight or whatever. That one's a technical knight, so I might have to go after her. I don't know because that series is retired. But you know what? If I can get her, I will, and I'll do a video on her. If not, that's fine. I've got a whole bunch of them, so yeah. Let me know what you think. Do you like this tournament knight? Do you think he's good or terrible? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a great day.